In sports, UL football won't be in action this weekend. They have a bye week before returning to play on national television 1 week from tonight against Arkansas State.
As News 15 sports director Will Herron explains, the Cajuns are trying to become bowl eligible as they struggle with suspensions.
Before the Cajuns take the field against Arkansas State, they'll be playing with the handicap. 7 players were suspended due to the fight after the Texas State game. Of the 7, 2 Tyree Skipper and also Courtline Flowers, leaders of the defense. Skipper suspended for the season and the postseason.
It's week 3 of the playoffs this week. It's 2 down, 2 to go. So for us, it's going to be about all the things we can control. I think, like I said, we've got to do a great job with our rest and recovery. And it's not just resting. It's not just, it's active recovery, doing things that are going to help us get healthy, get back, be functional.
Something Coach spoke about working on during the break was the defense and the big plays they've been giving up. Against Texas State, they gave up 528 total yards. In the double overtime thriller to Marshall, they handed out 503 to the Herd.
And then there's got to be a lot of mental focus, like I said, with defense. Some of the things that have continued to linger got to get fixed. And that's the only way you do it is to be intentional about it, to coach it with a lot of detail, and to accept the detail, accept the coaching, and put it into practice and figure out a way to go do it better.
Even at the gates of a dismal season, head football coach Michael Desormeaux explains his team has no quit.
We could be sitting right here right now talking about a totally different season where you're just playing for pride right now, and it's just trying to find a way to scratch out a win or two to try to create some confidence for some of these young guys for next year. But these guys are fighting tooth and nail to get to postseason, and it shows week after week. And
they're going to need that fight as the season continues.
Doesn't get any easier. Every week pretty much gets harder. But I think it says a lot about those kids, and I think they deserve a lot of praise for the way they've handled some really difficult things this year.
Well, the Cardiac Cajuns will be back in action on Thursday to take on Ark State. I'm your real Ragin Cajun, Will Herron, at Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium. Not suspended yet. Will Herron, News 15.